Welcome to another episode of I Just Got Back from Work and I really don't feel like cooking, but I'm gonna cook anyway. Today's episode, I especially don't feel like cooking, and I also don't have a lot of ingredients at home. I have a really random assortment of like mostly fruit and vegetables. I wanted to make something with beets, but they're gonna take way too long to cook. I honestly don't even know why I buy them anymore. I am probably gonna do some salmon. I had some leftovers after dinner last night, and then I also had it for lunch. But She Wolf, actually, if you know the bakery in New York, it's an amazing bread bakery. They actually just opened a store right by our office in the Navy Yard. And I got a loaf of sourdough. And you can tell I already started like taking pieces off. It's so hard not to. So good. Tess, I'm sure you guys know her. You always tag her in my Pavlova videos. She does these really great talking videos, and you know, I really like them, so I figured why not try one. And side note, she's actually doing a show on Food 52, which is very exciting. But this is definitely very different than the normal type of content I do, but I figured it could be fun. I feel like I do a lot of voiceovers and just like ASMR kind of cooking for like my development recipes. I feel like it's always fun to like diversify your content a little bit, and also I feel like it's fun to actually talk to camera and not just do like cooking silence sometimes. I'll probably end up eating this too. I brought this avocado with me to work because I thought I was gonna have it for lunch, but then I forgot about it, so I brought it back home with me so that I could use it for something else. And honestly, now I'm glad I did, because this is the only ripe avocado we have. I feel like I do have a pretty stocked kitchen at this point. I will say the one thing that me and my boyfriend are always talking about how we're missing is a toaster, but I honestly don't know where we would put it. I just feel like it's never quite the same when you toast bread in the oven. Okay, leftovers. I got these little containers from Caraway. They're actually really great. They're a little heavy to like bring lunch in, but I think they're really nice, and they also stack really well. Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit of salt first and a little bit of pepper. The nice thing about filming this way is, especially because I just got a new phone and I have so much storage, I can just hit play and then I just let it go, rather than sometimes if I'm cooking and I'm doing voiceover and I want just like small little clips, I have to keep like pausing what I do to go pause the camera. So it's kind of nice to just have it going. Okay. The other thing that's in this is cabbage. I love cabbage. I roasted it for dinner last night with a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper. But the thing about cabbage is like when you try to bring it for lunch somewhere, it smells so bad. It just reminded me of when like you're in school and your mom packs you like broccoli or something, and it's so embarrassing. I love getting fresh bread, but it's always so hard to keep it good for a few days. So I think what I probably will end up doing is slicing this into some pieces and then putting it in the freezer so that I can have it kind of throughout the week. I have one little sad lemon left that I already took the zest off. I'm just using it for this. I'm really excited for something savory. In the test kitchen today, I made a 12-layer chocolate cake, which was really good. Definitely had too much of it. And then I also made beignets, and I tried to stack them in this kind of tower. My current name for them is a beignet bouche, because I was going to make them into like a croquembouche, but I don't know if I love that title, so if you have any ideas, please let me know. But it was definitely a lot of baking, which is not abnormal. I feel like the majority of what I do in the test kitchen is baking, so I'm used to it, but I always leave the test kitchen just feeling like I had so much sugar and like craving vegetables or something. Okay, here's what we ended up with. I'm gonna actually cut it in half too. I'm gonna take it off my favorite inspo plate. Alright, I feel like this might be a little hard to eat. I might have to take some of the salmon off, but it looks good. I'm probably gonna eat the rest of this cabbage too, because there's not that much left and I don't want to bring this for lunch tomorrow. So yeah, honestly, pretty happy with this. I would take a bite, but I am gonna bring this to the couch and I'm gonna watch an episode of Love Island, and I'll see you in the next post-dinner cooking episode.